what made you want to combine those two specifically?
Well, one thing that when I was in college, I was able to start practicing essentially a type of spirituality based on what was done in ancient Egypt. But from that, I then met with people who practice ancient Ethiopian spiritual paths, people who practice Ifa from Nigeria, people who practice voodoo, people who practice Santeria, who have. And the one thing that I started to notice, I'm like, these are the same characters. These are the same characters with different names. I'm a comic book dude. I can tell what a freaking variant is. I get that. You know, Method Man is Johnny Blaze, is the Ghost. I'm like, yeah, I get this. You're just doing different characters. Fine. I get that. That's fine. So when I saw this and I looked at the specifics of the time period, setting it in 1966, looking at the challenges the people of color were facing across, the Western Hemisphere in this regard, these sorts of crab in the barrel sort of conflicts seemed unfortunately very plausible to happen, very, very likely to happen. Especially after I was able to, I traveled to Western Africa. I visited Nigeria and Ghana, and I was able to see both the good and the bad of the elements of the connections, the similarities, and challenges faced by those different populations. So all this is rolling around in my head on a pretty much everyday basis. And when he says, the sentence he was like, female-led vengeance Western. I was like, all right, 1866, post-war, sure, blah, blah, blah. That'd mean this, okay, past Juneteenth. And so my brain starts ticking the logical steps to go through. And for a woman of color to be that powerful in that era without some form of spiritual grounding would have been difficult.